Welcome to the Soft Skills, the channel where we explore how to understand people, starting with yourself. Each week, we share calm, reflective content to help you build better relationships with others and with yourself. This week, we're talking about boundaries and the guilt that often comes with them. Because let's be honest, saying no can feel uncomfortable, especially when you care about the person asking. We know we need boundaries, but in the moment something catches. What if they think I'm selfish? What if I hurt their feelings? What if they pull away? These thoughts make us second guess what we know is right for us. Here's the truth. Boundaries aren't about building walls. They're about honoring your capacity. A boundary says, this is what I have to give right now. This is where I end and you begin. It's not rejection, it's clarity. But when you're used to people pleasing, boundaries can feel wrong. If you've learned to equate love with being agreeable, helpful, or always available, then setting a boundary might trigger shame, as if you're doing something bad. You're not. In fact, the ability to set boundaries is a sign of emotional maturity. It shows you know where your limits are and that you respect them. And when done with care, boundaries don't push people away. They create the conditions for more honest, sustainable relationships. Let's walk through 3 simple scripts that help you set boundaries without sounding cold or disconnected. Script 1, the gentle no. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm going to sit this one out, but I hope it's a great time. You don't need a long explanation. You don't need to make excuses. You're allowed to decline kindly and clearly. Script 2, the reset. I've realized I need to take a step back from always being available. I still care about you, and I hope you understand. This is helpful when a pattern needs adjusting, especially when you've been saying yes to everything and it started to cost you. Script 3, the boundary with care. That doesn't really work for me, but I love to find a version of this that does. This one is ideal for situations where you want to preserve connection, but also assert your needs. It creates space for dialogue, not disconnection. Here's what's important to remember. You're not responsible for how other people feel about your boundary. You're only responsible for delivering it with clarity and care. If someone takes it personally, that's their work to do, not yours. And yes, it might feel awkward at first, especially if you're used to overextending. Your nervous system might interpret no as danger, like you're risking connection. But over time, your body learns that setting a limit doesn't lead to abandonment. It leads to self-trust, to inner steadiness, to safety. Boundaries aren't just about protecting your energy. They're about telling the truth about what you can hold. And here's the irony. The more honest you are about your limits, the deeper your connections can become. Because they're no longer built on pressure or performance or pretending. To summarize, here's your key takeaway from this episode. You don't have to be harsh to be clear. You don't have to feel guilty to say no. You don't have to justify your needs to be worthy of having them. Try one of these phrases this week, even in a small way. Watch how it feels. Let it be new. Let it be soft. Let it be yours. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on The Soft Skills.